everyone, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm going to share with you some of the most famous items, Norwegian items, that you can find in a supermarket in Norway. If you don't know this already, my name is Mon. I am Portuguese, but I have been living in Norway since 2014, and so when I moved here, I noticed that there were a lot of things in the supermarket that were very different from what I was used to see in Portugal or any other country that I have visited so far. I also want to say that these are going to be food items, but will not include any like dessert things or sweet things, you know, like candy. Nothing of that, because I am actually thinking that I should make a video solely talking about the Norwegian candy. So if you would like to see that, please give this video a massive thumbs up. I will have to start with brunost, which is translated into brown cheese. This is very Norwegian, and I'm sure most of you already have heard about it. It's a brown cheese, literally. It looks like light brown and it's very soft, kind of like butter in some way, and it is also very sweet. Every time I have to explain to someone the flavor, I always compare it to condensed milk, cooked condensed milk. Norwegians would eat brunost with different things, but normally on top of bread or a knekkebrød, which is also something that I'm going to mention in this video. But yeah, on top of some kind of bread or cracker, and a lot of people put like syltetøy, which is, oh, how's it called, jam, like strawberry jam or any other kind of jam on top of the brunost as well. And I have tried this and I absolutely love it, so you should try it with jam because it's amazing. Next thing is knekkebrød. These are, how do I explain this? They are kind of like a cracker, a very thin, healthy cracker in the shape of a rectangle that comes in little packages. And Norwegians eat these all the time. This is basically their lunch every day. They would put different kind of stuff on top of this thin knekkebrød and eat it like nya. It's very like crunchy. Next item, or in this case it's like a group of items, which is stuff in tubes. So Norwegians love to have different types of stuff in a tube. For example, they have cheese. Yep, cheese in a tube, and they squeeze the cheese out of the tube. They also have cheese and bacon in a tube. They have caviar in a tube. They have a lot of different things in a tube. And they put this on top of the knekkebrød or other type of like slice of bread, and they eat it like that. Next thing, they also love to spread on top of a slice of bread, and be prepared because there are going to be a lot of items that can be spread on top of bread. So the next item, it is makrell i tomat. This is makrell, the fish, kind of like sardines if you don't know what makrell is, in a can mixed with kind of like a tomato sauce, but I wouldn't say it smells like tomato. It's so, like, the smell is so strong. I do not love it myself. Like, I could eat if there was nothing else to eat, but I'm not like a fan of it. This brings me to leverpostei. Yay! Which is another type of thing you can spread on top of bread. This is, I think, liver? No, I need to check. I need to check what leverpostei is, because like looking at it, you'll never know. It is liver. It is a pate of liver. Then you also have sealed. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but if I had to explain it very clearly for you guys, it would be a glass jar with some kind of liquid inside. And then it has this type of fish, which I guess it's sealed, the fish, cut into little pieces, floating inside of the jar. And it can have different types of sauces. So it could be like curry or like tomato seal, you know, and the fish would have that flavor. I'm also not a big fan of this, but I know this is something that Norwegians really love to do themselves at home as well, but you can buy in the supermarket if you want to try it out. And another thing to put on top of bread, but in this case is kind of like jam, is cloudberry jam. This is a type of berry that you can find here in Norway. It is very, like, I guess it's a bit rare, so it can be a little bit expensive, the jam. It looks like a blackberry, but more round. It's like a yellow orangey color. It is very good. I have tried it. It's very different, but very good. So you should definitely try this one because it's a little bit of a like delicacy, if you will. Then the next item is a snack, more precisely chips, and they are called sørlands. It's very Norwegian. They are produced in Norway from Norwegian potatoes and they are delicious. They are not expensive, I don't think so. There are different flavors. My favorite is the paprika one, and you just need to try them because they are amazing. Next item that is a big thing in Norway. It's frozen pizzas in general, but to be even more Norwegian, it's Grandiosa. And it has this name which sounds like it could be Italian, Grandiosa, but it is Norwegian and Norwegians love it. I never buy Grandiosa because, I don't know, the flavor, it doesn't taste like pizza for me. But I like frozen pizzas, like other types, but the Grandiosa one is not my favorite. But there's so many people who love it here in Norway. The next item is a drink. It's called Solo, and it's basically a orange frizzy juice. I would describe it like this. It's very famous. I think it is very old. It's like a super old brand. It is also really famous to drink during Easter. Not sure why, but yeah. Next thing is fiskeboller, fiskekake, fiskepudding. They have so many like fish, like things made of fish, like a hamburger or meatballs, but made of fish. So they are like whitish. When I moved to Norway, they looked absolutely disgusting. But now we actually eat them here at home. We like to make them in the oven and eat like with some salad or soup. They are quite good, depending of course on the brand you choose. Another type of items I thought were really different and quite Norwegian are the mix, like the cake mixes. In this case, they have some really like Norwegian cakes already prepared in a bag, like the mixture to make them already prepared on the bag. So you can buy the bag, go home, and then maybe just add water or milk. Another very Norwegian item or like item group is saft. So saft is a how to explain? It's a bubbly drink made from fruit, and Norwegians really love to make apple and pear saft at home as well, but you can buy them in the supermarkets. And even when you're like traveling around Norway, you can stop at some places that sell saft from that place, so from the trees, from the pears of that specific place, which is really nice. But they also have another like soft drink called solbær sirup, which is very traditional, and when you buy this, I think you have to mix it with water. So don't be like me and buy this like, oh, I'm going to try this, this is so Norwegian, and then like drink it from the bottle and it's super strong. So I think no, I'm almost sure you have to mix it with water. but it's supposed to be very healthy and antioxidant, so you should definitely try this one. And the next things are in the yogurt kind of like group or area. You have rislunch and havrelunch, which are so strange to me. I have never seen this before coming to Norway. It's very interesting, and I have to say that Daniel loves this, so I buy them quite a lot. The rislunch is kind of like a rice pudding mixed with yogurt and you eat them like it says on the name at lunchtime, because they're supposed to be really like full. They make you full, you know, they're like a meal. And havre lunch is a bit the same but with oats. So I really do not know how to explain this, but this is super interesting. If you're coming to Norway and you want to try these out, I would really recommend, because they're really, I think they're really special. And those are all the items I have for you on this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Of course, there are more items that are really typical to Norway. If you remember more, please write it down in the comments. Let me know if you have already tried some of these, or which ones are your favorites. Just, you know, comment down below and let us all know. I truly hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!